This is a real medical manual, Merck's medical manual, published 1901, used by practicing physicians and surgeons. It assumes you will follow the advice. It was a very optimistic assumption. Page 1. You have a cough. Maybe bronchitis. Maybe asthma. The manual has the answer. Heroin, listed as cough sedative, uses bronchitis, asthma, phthisis. Heroin was a brand name, registered by Bayer, the aspirin people. The same company. They named it after the German word heroisch, heroic. Because it made patients feel heroic, it also made them dependent, deteriorate, and die. But that part came later. In 1901, it was just the cough medicine. Available at your local pharmacy, no prescription required, recommended by your doctor. The manual doesn't mention addiction once. You have asthma. It's severe. You cannot breathe. The 1901 solution is printed clearly. Take stramonium, take belladonna, take hyoscyamus. Mix them together. Then, and these are the exact words, burn half a teaspoonful in a shovel where patient can inhale fumes. A shovel. You are burning datura, deadly nightshade, and henbane in a shovel, and breathing the smoke directly. All three are hallucinogenic. All three are toxic. All three will kill you in the right dose. The manual recommends inhaling all three simultaneously, from a shovel, for your breathing problem. If the shovel doesn't work, the backup treatment is a morphine injection, because nothing says, fix your lungs, like switching to a different way to die. Can't sleep? The manual has a list. Other remedies for insomnia: Indian hemp, chloroform, cocaine hydrochlorate, opium, ether, listed alphabetically, as if that makes it reasonable. These are not street drugs, these are the backup options. After the regular remedies had already failed, the regular remedies were also not mild, but if those didn't work, cocaine, chloroform, opium, all on the same list, all recommended by the same book, published by Merck, the same Merck that exists today. You have developed a morphine habit. This was common in 1901. Morphine was in everything. The medical term was morphinism. The 1901 cure, codeine injections. As much as 45 grains of codeine phosphate have been injected in one day. Codeine, also an opiate, also addictive. They cured morphine addiction by giving you more opiate, injected, daily. The manual also lists cocaine as another remedy for morphinism. Yes, they really tried to fix opiate addiction with cocaine. The 1901 version of just one more hit. The book doesn't say why, it simply moves on. Tuberculosis, the great killer. 1 in 7 people died of it. The 1901 treatment, strychnine arsenate, strychnine rat poison, arsenic also poison, combined, injected daily for tuberculosis. The manual calls it anti-tubercular. It was not anti-tubercular. It was just 2 poisons injected into a person who was already dying. But the manual recommends it confidently. Daily injections, in a 0.5% suspension. The patient was already sick. The doctor was trying to help. Both of these things were true simultaneously. In 1901, the goal wasn't to kill the bacteria. It was to see if the patient could survive the cure. They usually couldn't. Someone has collapsed, poisoning, unconscious. The 1901 emergency manual has a clear protocol. Give strychnine. Apply ammonia to the nostrils. Stimulate with coffee enema. And, if none of that works, overcome stupor by shaking, shouting, flagellation, or electric shocks. Flagellation. That is the medical term for whipping. In 1901, if you were unconscious from poisoning, the doctor's protocol included the option to whip you back to consciousness. It's listed between shouting and electric shocks, as if whipping an unconscious patient was just another Tuesday afternoon medical decision. The manual does not specify what to whip with. It trusts the physician's judgment. This was a medical reference book for practicing physicians and surgeons, published 1901. The doctors are still practicing, the patients are not. The manual is still here. It still works. This channel documents what was once considered normal. There is more of it. Subscribe if you'd like to know how much more.